So apparently this zoo deck was played to the #1 spot on the Infinite leaderboard, and that's possible thanks to Mockingbird. She's absolutely everywhere right now and seems like a crazy strong card. We already talked about her in Thanos and how just absurdly good she is there, but she's also giving Zoo a little bit of an edge, at the very least allowing it to be played to the #1 spot by skilled players. And it's funny because we've talked time and time again about whether or not Zoo is back. Is Ka-Zar Zoo a good deck again? You know, oh, Dazzler got buffed. Maybe it's finally good. Shanna got buffed. Maybe it's finally good. Ant-Man and Squirrel Girl have both been buffed. Maybe it's finally good. Cole Obsidian came out. Is that what finally brings Zoo back to life? And now we have Mockingbird. And I think this could actually be the play that does it, because with both Squirrel Girl and Shanna in this deck, that makes Mockingbird another great, really efficient threat. And one of Zoo's weaknesses has been going tall and having power spiked cards in a given location. Cole Obsidian definitely helped that a little bit, giving it that big +10. And now you got Mockingbird as well at +9. This is actually favorable to me because Cole Obsidian dies to Shang-Chi too often. I ran into that while playing this deck today. So Mockingbird is kind of perfect. This deck also uses Goliath to take advantage of some of the priority opportunities you can get by going wide so early, and that is obviously a very powerful card as well, giving this a bit of a surprise factor too at that end game. And all that said, you know, I had a solid run with this deck myself. I went 10-6, which is, you know, it's not crazy, but it's good. It's a good run, but cubes weren't great for me, I'll say. I did kind of miss on Mockingbird more often than I'd like. She seemed stuck in deck often, which sucks. But I gotta be honest, for me, this still feels much weaker than the Thanos builds. Thanos with Mockingbird was just absolutely blowing people up. I think it offers more consistency. It does very similar sorts of things from a game plan standpoint as well. So I do think Mockingbird has dramatically improved Ka-Zar Zoo lists exactly like this one. I think it makes the archetype much better, but it still doesn't push it beyond some of those staples. And yes, you know, this was played to the #1 spot. That doesn't necessarily make it the #1 deck. It just means it's viable. It's an option. You can definitely climb successfully with it, especially if you catch people off guard with some of the big plays that it offers. But from an overall standpoint, Ka-Zar Zoo's good. It's just not as good. And Mockingbird's strong in this list, but perhaps still better elsewhere, at least in my humble opinion. That said, as always, this does offer some pretty crazy plays. Holy crap, I actually have Mockingbird in my opening hand. This is honestly unheard of. I've never dreamed that I could find a Mockingbird. And as it happens, my baby wakes up, so now I gotta tend to a baby. I can tell she's gonna be mad in a second. So I think Mobius on 3 is still chill. It's probably not really all that disruptive to a discard deck, to be fair. Oh, Lake Hellas is cool though. What is this doing? Oh yeah, replacing that location. Maybe Sewer System. That's actually pretty nasty to us. We play a lot of wide board cards, so. Sacred Timeline for another Mockingbird is honestly pretty legit. They probably just discarded MODOK, huh? I like this a lot, actually. 2 Mockingbirds that are basically free. It's just a monster power spike. Blade. You know what Meek might be really cool with is like Professor X. Because you can move like next turn to set it up, you know? This is actually nuts. The Call Obsidians are big here too, man. If I play this Call Obsidian too, it'll discount the Mockingbirds to 1. This is crazy good. And then I can play Call Obsidian, Mockingbird, Mockingbird. I don't really know where this wants to go though. It's kind of hard to say. Just Swarm and Proxima Midnight played out for real. What is the opponent cooking here? Is there a Hela? MODOK gone. I don't know what they're cooking, but man, if this were 0, I could play double Mockingbird Goliath. This is still just an insane power dump, dude. I'm dumping 28 power here. It's gonna be hard for them to win, right? What's mid? What, do they trust left here? Just a Dracula, that's not good enough. I can tell you right now, it ain't doing it. They might not have expected the chill, actually just 30 power when you count Xandar. Cool, that's a fun game. We finally get Mockingbird in our opening hand and we just completely demolish, you know? Suddenly the whole world opens up to us. Okay, yeah, let's play Ant-Man. No need to sit on these. Like, you can, you know, some old school Zoo decks in particular, you know, you wanted to kind of dump your ones late. But this deck has a lot of plays late. You got Eliath. Sometimes you want to play a Ka-Zar Blue Marvel. So I don't think waiting on this one makes as much sense. Open up space for that Eliath. So Krakoa, really good for a Mockingbird deck right now as a featured location. Generally just having a cheap way to get that moving early, you know. Grand Central. Okay. There's some good cards to cheat into play, so I don't hate that. For now, we may... I don't know, maybe I should have played Shanna to get myself a Coal Obsidian left. I can still do that at a reasonable time frame here, but it's kind of a pain. Coal plus Squirrel Girl next turn, although I'm getting so full. Also got Grand Central is going to be full as well. It's kind of limiting myself a little bit. I mean, Dazzler scales, but Soulstone's really good against us, you know. Just we're sort of like low to the ground and wide. That it's a tough one to beat. So Coal Obsidian left gives me a great final top deck. Shanna makes Mockingbird very cheap. Hope into dude, that is indeed a Power Stone. 12 Power Stone. That's the sickest. I cannot believe that just happened. Squirrels are just too risky, right? We're gonna fill up right. I cannot believe that Electra just killed a 12 power card. I don't care if I win or lose this game. It is absolutely going in the video. I do not care. That is the sickest line I have ever seen. Thanos, another big boy comes right back, huh? All right, Mockingbird would be pretty sweet off of that hit. Oh, Squirrel Girl's terrible news. Terrible news. Oh no. What do I draw? Oh, Blue Marvel's a great draw though. Because I needed to buff right. This had 6 right without giving up left. This is the best draw in the deck, 100%. Because I was thinking like maybe I'll play a Ka-Zar, but you don't trust that that's big enough because 16 to 9 is not much of an advantage. But Blue Marvel's insane because that's 4 and it adds another 2 to the Dazzler, of course. So we're adding 6 power. We're already up 11. That's a 17-point lead. We know their crazy Krakoa card's dead. This might get there. I don't know. Is Blue Marvel big enough? Don't have Shang-Chi. Let's go, dude. And you might think, hey, that Electra did nothing, but it actually did a lot, right? Because they never would have played a Thanos here if they already had a 12 power lead. You know, they would have played a Thanos here, for instance, or here, and it could have changed all the math. Insane game-winning Electra. That is the craziest genre roll I've ever seen. Okay, Krakoa, yeah, I mean, Mockingbird's actually a really nice play there. Even on turn 3, that's totally chill. Subterranea? I mean, it discounts Mockingbird, right? I think we're okay with it. It's just a body, man. Go ahead and put the Ant-Man with it. We know we're kind of supporting the smaller rock with a bigger threat on the Ant-Man, but still preserving the ability to play one additional card later as well. Shanna does make Mockingbird free, but I'm worried we're going to lose the Krakoa hit off Los Diablos base. So we need to play Mockingbird now to buff our next draw. Man, the opponent's actually risking losing Krakoa here to Diablos. It could be very bad for them. Perfect. They didn't get a buff. We just got to chill +9. Oh my god. Oh, dude, we always have priority too. because of Ghost. So one spot available here, one spot available here, none available mid. Ant-Man scaling and Blue Marvel scaling. So I'm actually kind of chill to go for Shanna already. I just want to make sure we're playing in a priority. Oh, well, that's not good news. I mean, Alioth is still pretty crazy, though, to be honest. So we're going to 13 mid. We're going huge right, 18 right. And this Alioth is so big that left is going to get flipped as well. The only risk is they may not try to flip left because they're already ahead. So there could be an argument that Ka-Zar ends up being better. I don't know. This Ghost Spider just really threw off my flexibility a lot, Man thing. Wow. Okay, well now left definitely matters. With Ghost, Alioth still works, thankfully. Ghost is just really hurting them. Maybe don't expect Alioth in a zoo deck, which might be part of the reason this deck was working so well for its creator. It's a monster, especially when it's 11 power, dude. Like, that is the... Dude, I imagine... Alioth is one of my most hated cards at 2 power. Imagine seeing an 11 power Alioth. Oh, it's gotta be a nightmare, man. Absolute nightmare. Thank you, Ghost, by the way. Okay, yeah, I think we can play a Squirrel Girl early. Definitely helps get a Mockingbird down, of course. This is Mockingbird actually fits into a zoo deck, harkening back to the classic name with the bird status. We have ants in here, we have squirrels in here too, so some actual birds. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and play the Mockingbird. There's just not much else going on here. Ka-Zar we probably put mid. Blue Marvel we probably put right. We're gonna pull a card to Grand Central. Titania is a little bit of a risk, to be honest. Alioth on 6 is kind of shaky. Dude, new cable's cool. Oh, Loki, jeez. Well, that's scary. What about... Oh, no, I can't really pull Titania back then, can I? No, that doesn't make sense. They play one card. Well, they play no cards here. I'm actually locked up. No, I just can't risk that. I think we just have to Blue Marvel for now. Can actually probably go here. Alioth is honestly okay. Oh my god, Alioth would be nuts actually. Oh no, they played these. Never mind. Not okay. Those aren't from Grand Central. Are they gonna bounce? Oh, Collapse. They're just going big already. Jeez. We can just match this, right? Like, Collector's not going to get that much bigger. We've got Blue Marvel and Ka-Zar. Now, they could also have one of these or both of these. But we're just, we're down 7. We're adding 15 and actually adding even more than that. We're adding 16 with Ka-Zar, 18. I mean, that's a lot of points added. We don't think they're going to win mid either, right? Because Dazzler's getting bigger and Titania is actually covering right even. Oh, that's actually a bit of spice. That's the better result, maybe. Oh my god, no, not like this. Not like this. Wait, are we still big enough? Ah, easy game. Mockingbird's big, Cold Obsidian's big. Rogue was nuts, but thank God she hit the Ka-Zar. That was the best result, I think, for us. Definitely the best hit. Dazzler also probably would have been fine. Dazzler might have been the best hit for us, actually. I don't know. Math-wise, it's close. Honestly, yeah, we're okay with this. We'll destroy some squirrels, man, and draw some cards. I just desperately need to find Mockingbird. I'm losing my mind because I'm 45 minutes deep into this video recording. No Mockingbird has been seen. 0. Well, no, 1. I did get 1. No, that's a lie. 1 Mockingbird has been seen. I'm like practically guaranteed to draw this game, and I will still miss it. I'm confident. I just know that'll happen. Okay, destroy stuff spooky. We like Mobius in general though. Dazzler's good. Shanna, Ka-Zar solid. Can I find? I literally cannot find a Mockingbird. It's. I'm actually going a little bit crazy over it because it's like I have 3 cards left in deck and I'm gonna draw 2 cards and I bet you Mockingbird is the bottom card. I'm gonna absolutely lose it. I don't even know if I'm gonna I don't know if we're gonna win the game. I don't care. I just want to see the Mockingbird one time. It's like I'm recording these videos to spotlight new cards, you know, for the most part. I mean, you know, the decks are still... Oh, God. Well, that's a disaster. I mean, okay. I finally see the Mockingbird. The squirrels, dude. She's cheap, all right. She's cheap, all right. Opponent has priority, so obviously, I mean, there's no world in which we win. Venom here, and 3 power here. I mean, you expect like 6. I don't know. Just, obviously, we can't win, but just kind of fun to think about it. Bro, if that hit X23, did I just win? Maybe. That is a really confident snap, Arnim Zola. What if that just hits X23, dude? I just win. Are you serious? that actually tilts me even more. They just played Arnim Zola, bro. Oh, this is a sick Mockingbird hand, but everybody's running Mobius right now. I don't know. I feel like this deck's like a day behind curve. Like, you know, like maybe yesterday this deck's insane, but oh, come on, dude. Squirrels always punish you. This isn't even a bad, like, Shanna setup either, because we got really good wide board follow-up, you know. So Patriot can be one of the spots a deck like this is a little bit weaker, so we could definitely play Shanna left into the Patriot because we don't need as many ones here. I mean, we still have space to power spike one thing as well. Like the Mockingbird might be relevant there, but my thought is, you know, the Patriot lane's usually one of the weaker lanes, in which case... Oh, Iceman's kind of a nice little bonus, isn't it? If that's true, right, then you may not need that. Oh, Super Giant. Whoa. Okay. Don't have a great card for Krakoa other than Mockingbird, so maybe we just play the Mockingbird here so that we still retain the ability to play a card left. Eliath would be kind of a bad hit though. Coal Obsidian might be nice because of the Dream Dimension, so Blue Marvel might be like our turn 6 play here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. They call me the idiot. Krakoa's not going off till the end of the game, you moron. Okay, so we're gonna get the Dazzler buff on Krakoa. Just kidding. That monster Dazzler, dude. Does it ever hit for 4 or does it hit for 2? I don't know. Maybe it hits for 4. We're happy. I don't know. Oh, they're doing Krakoa, but too late to make a difference. Okay, that's fine to me. I mean, the 7's still big for them, so. I mean, this is pretty good. Eliath with the Super Giants, pretty good. Pretty good. Blue Marvel's still big though. Is that too big to beat? Uh-oh, are we big enough, right? Like, what is this card we're deleting? I don't know. 6 is big too, but is it somehow not big enough? We're only adding 2 with the Ka-Zar, so. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Easy. Of course, Mockingbird's huge. This did get 4, by the way, so it did get 4 off Dazzler, which is pretty sick. Okay, that's good to know for later. Krakoa's been in every game. So we made a boo-boo, but it doesn't matter. Mockingbird's big. Okay. Yeah, we like Mockingbird, and we like Squirrel Girl for Mockingbird. Yeah, we like Dazzler to scale left. That's really nice. Murder World losing a squirrel means I may want to play the Mockingbird now because it might get more expensive later. And I think it's totally good to go in Baxter building. The great thing about Mockingbird, and the problem we've run into with Coal Obsidian in this deck actually a few times already, is the oh, okay. We're still so big there that like Dazzler pushes it to 14, Blue Marvel pushes it even higher, Ka-Zar pushes it potentially even higher. Yeah, kind of do wish this could go elsewhere. Maybe it's Ka-Zar for now, because we might want to put Coal Obsidian here. Because if we get like Shanna, there are worlds where we make that Dazzler bigger. I would also kind of like the Blue Marvel to be a surprise. Because, you know, the surprise power here could be a big shift. Oh, magic, goodness. That makes me nervous. Can we get Nico to turn that off? I didn't notice if Nico was already turning it off, but could be a nice bonus. Nico into Titania I think is pretty good. The Titania just creates so much risk sometimes. It would make Goliath worse, and of course it does again deny us the limbo, but I'm thinking Goliath has, oh shoot, they're gonna play a freaking Galactus, aren't they? I mean, this is enough to beat Galactus for the record, so I don't know. I guess Galactus isn't too scary right now. I'm a little worried about what comes after that, though. No, a lot. I totally zoned out, by the way. I just completely zoned out. I don't know what just happened. I just completely zoned out of the game. There is footage of me just forgetting that this world exists in the slightest. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, we'll rip squirrels early, no problem at all. Get me that early Mockingbird, dude. I've really, I don't know what it is about me and Mockingbird, but I just never draw her. I got so frustrated recording my launch day video because I just could not find Mockingbird. I know it doesn't feel that way to you guys because you see like, you know, the first 5 games I'll have Mockingbird or whatever, but it takes me like 2 hours to source those 5 games. So to me, it feels dramatically worse. Shanna into Ka-Zar, but we actually might want the Ka-Zar to go here. So let's play Shanna here. Just hope to get a big one. I don't care about Asgard enough to lock myself out, right? That's too risky. Oh, Sunspot's pretty cool. They go for armor Krakoa. That's ultimately fairly small. We're hoping to hit, you know, a Mockingbird or something. So this is a big buff. Whatever we hit, it needs to be next turn. I don't have a lot of choices here. Oh, Mega Red's huge though. Jeez. The monster. Krakoa doing the work, man. Obsidian's fantastic hit, yeah. Kind of feels like Titania here is sufficient. But I don't know, there's like Goliath lines a little bit. I mean, honestly, even Titania here seems kind of cool, but it gives the opponent a lot of luxury. But we're pretty much always playing whatever's off the top here. Oh, they lock up left. Now that surprises me. That gives me a ton of leeway. There's a lock up mid. So now I just win with Goliath. We can't lose. Oh, they have Space Stone. We can lose. I take it back. Losing is an option. This should be fine though. Big old Blue Marvel to flip here. That steals Omega Red upside, and Titania mid is enormous as well. There's just like no way this loses, right? I guess, I mean, yeah, there's a way it loses. Like, you know, if they move the Space Stone, like move a Deadpool and play something insanely big, I guess it could lose. Maybe we'd win right in that case though too, I don't know. Shang-Chi? Is there a Shang-Chi happening, bro? Don't tell me there's a Shang-Chi happening. We beat Shang-Chi anyway. Oh, Spectrum. Dang, dude. Oh my god. I did not see a Spectrum coming, but it's sick. The tie left. Preventing the Omega Red buff, keeping us ahead in any sort of tiebreaker worlds. Yeah, Ant-Man will play early. I think holding the ones has just not felt worth it with Goliath. I mean, specifically, this game is a Titan game, so maybe there's a little more logic to it. Cold Obsidian. Oh, they are about to destroy a card. I could technically destroy cards too with Nico. Maybe they're gonna hit Deadpool and destroy a bunch of cards. Wow, just destroying the Titania. What an asset to throw away, man. I'm really playing the same deck as me right now. Okay, Death is even bigger. Yeah, I mean, Squirrel Girl's good, right? We like squirrels. But it has snapped already. I mean, we got a Ka-Zar Blue Marvel. This is not a bad place to be in. There's probably some logic to play a Titania. But it's just so risky early, you know? Death is no longer a good card, huh? Yeah, this is kind of a nice mid-sized threat alongside another nice mid-sized threat with Ant-Man. So when you got a lot of like mid-sized threats, that's usually good enough to kind of start contesting well. If we go Shanna... Bro, this Titania just makes me so nervous. I don't know where she goes. Like this is, I guess I just play her next turn with Blue Marvel then, huh? I don't really have a place to play her. I think we're okay filling up here because Ant-Man's so freaking good. Blue Marvel can still add power later. So Shanna contests. Do we Dazzler too? Yeah, we might as well, right? Because we're gonna have one. So yeah, we'll have exactly the right number of spaces. Yeah, this is sort of the perfect line if you don't have Mockingbird anyway. Well, a Cold Obsidian going there does make me less happy, but Rocket Raccoon getting the buff, I mean, that doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. The opponent has a lot of work to put in here. Meek, huh? We do have priority though, so Titania becomes this like incredibly risky play. Where is Mockingbird, dude? Mockingbird would be so much better than Titania here. I think the opponent is... I don't know. I mean, maybe this gives up right. It's pretty easy to lose right anyway, because we're only going to go to 11. Well, actually, no, we're going to 13. It's a 7-point lead. I don't know. This Titania is actually kind of risky, but it just depends on how many cards they play, right? 2 is the wrong number. They may not be big enough left though, right? Like this is not a Blue Marvel or anything because they played Shanna, so they're tied left. Oh god. Oh, the Shanna was the card though. So Titania sticks and we're all good. Rocket Raccoon just big enough, dude. Scary. We are definitely playing the same deck though, right? Or do they hard play this? No, that's from Shanna, yeah. Place cards location. I mean, the turning range we're kind of good at winning potentially. We don't even mind the rock either, is what's funny. If we do lose, still some upside. Hollow, a little scarier. Nico destroys sometimes okay for us, like Shanna's okay, Squirrel Girl's okay. But I think Dazzler on curve is okay too. Hala coming in. What? Why is there a Colossus being played? What year is it? Oh, Mockingbird. Sadly for us, it's full cost. Yeah, I don't really mind the rocks. So let's maybe just play Nico here. Demon. Oh, but Mirror Dimension's a bit of a pain. Nah, I don't know. Maybe Nico still goes here. Need Shanna or Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl a little risky, but not necessarily. Because actually I think we put it here, right? Oh no, it's turning into a demon, so no. We put it here. This is still a ton of power. I was worried that we were gonna lose the Mockingbird discount, but the demon, because Hall is getting destroyed, but the demon's getting it back anyway, right? So I guess the demon could have won mid, but that was risky. We didn't know that just yet. This is a Shuri deck, huh? Shuri deck Eliath is definitely a spicy potential line. If we go for an Eliath line, I think it's just Blue Marvel to make this bigger, right? Feels weird to not go into the Mockingbird here, but I think you just need Eliath to beat like a Taskmaster or whatever. If this is Vision, oh my. So, oh, this is tough because this is definitely running Destroyer. I think it's maybe even more likely that there's the Destroyer than like Venom or Carnage or whatever. I've never seen Colossus in a Phoenix Force deck is why I say that. So you just ask, like, where does the Destroyer go? If it goes here, then they lose right, because Nimrod goes here and Nimrod goes here. But they might win mid, because I can't... It'd have 16 and 12. In that case, my only real hope is that... Because this doesn't usually win, right? My only hope is maybe they play the Destroyer mid for some reason, but I don't think you'd ever do that, right? Maybe you play the Destroyer right. I don't have a choice. Oh, maybe not a Destroyer after all, but seems very good. Let's go. We win the tiebreaker. Oh, man. Well, it really was Venom, and I've just never seen Colossus in the mix with these before. It seems kind of counterintuitive. Oh, TVA, would forget it. I never snap for videos, but forget it, dude. We are TVA gods. We just don't lose TVA games, right? I mean, I guess a Killmonger maybe loses me a TVA game, but otherwise we are just absolute champions at this. I mean, forget about it, dude. Forget about it. I am missing a turn 2 play for fairness, but Shanna's just nuts. If we get Ka-Zar, I mean, literally just forget about it. Oh no! Oh, it's just Mysterio. Okay, that's not that much power, but it does mean a Mockingbird is kind of spooky. Mockingbird is also a draw for us, though, potentially. Ant-Man also very good. Yeah, I mean, let's just get the AMAs out of the way so we can play it around it, you know. It's better to kind of know where it's going so you can predict it as opposed to tossing it up on the final turn. I mean, we could arguably maybe force it on the final turn, but... Oh, Titania is risky. Oh, no. Oh, God. Dazzler's dead. I'm actually going to lose this game, dude. No. Not like this. Please, God, no. Titania is so scary, dude. No. What if the opponent doesn't play here? Bro, am I gonna lose this game? There's no way. Maybe it's this, right? This adds 8. If they flip the Titania, they're probably not playing a card here. The thing is, though, Mysterio could be ahead. Like, this could actually be the 4-power Mysterio, and they're actually gonna flip here. It's like Ka-Zar in some ways is a better hedge. Do they play here, or do I give them this for free? Oh God, why did I snap? I don't know. Ka-Zar's definitely like the highest power output play. Maybe it has to go mid though. Okay, nice. I called the Titania shot. This is good news. I think that means we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, I could have, you know, I think we could have maybe played the Ka-Zar mid just to cover mid as well. We would lose right though, so it's really just hard to say. Yeah, they didn't get enough here though. Ka-Zar was definitely the play because it did cover here, like we said. This was scary. At 10, this was exposed. Okay, I don't know, man. They had a better response than I thought. They were kind of spooky. The Titania also put things in a bit of a wrinkle too. Got kind of scary.